You know,
not necessarily ashamed, but
it's a healthy habit. You're like, yo, I've been to every club I've been to every bar on Long Island. You know, like there's other things that you can do, like to like, you know, like yo, I like to go out 4 or 5 nights a week. You know what I mean? Like there's other things that could be more detrimental, but you know, you look. There's a stigma of being a bit of a nerd, a bit of being childish. You know?
Yeah.
You know? But if you're like, yo, all right, I watch every NBA game every night, or like I bet on every NBA game, or
I think there's a difference though.
Go ahead.
There's a difference as far as the perception.
Come on, man.
Of a guy that's heavy into games.
Come on.
I think a lot of times they're perceived to be nerdy.
Okay.
Right? And be somewhat antisocial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're speaking from a perspective of a man that's in a relationship that has to create the balance because you have other people, you have somebody to balance, to check that balance, right? But I could see how somebody that's single that doesn't have someone could let that get out of hand because it's like, all right, I don't have anybody to occupy my time. So you know what I occupy my time with? More gaming, more of this, more of that. Would you ever tell like a dude that is not in a relationship that wants to find somebody or wants to date, like, yo, all right, lay off the games like for a little while?
100%.
You would tell him like cold
if
turkey.
Someone
like,
needs to get off, if someone needs to get out the house and interact with women, 100% you need to get off the game. You ain't gonna find no chicks there. You need to get out the house. I'm not saying necessarily get into a nightclub or you know, stuff like that, but you need to go out and you need to see women, interact with women, have, you know, just be in that atmosphere of single people. Okay. Yeah, 100%.
Ladies, I want to know what you guys feel about men that game.
I feel like it's a plus. I feel like I'm gonna go with 90% of women who are in relationships with men who are on the game are perfectly fine with it. Once in a while, he might take a little long to come and watch that movie with you. But you know where homeboy at. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been in relationships with people who are like itchy and they can't stay out the house, and you know what I mean, they get bored easily. You know?
Yeah.
You know he in the other room or he in the basement or whoever. You know what I mean? And he get into it.
I believe that's perfect for those type of guys.
Go on, bring homeboy a play.
But I'm talking, like as far as the dudes that are in the dating market, I think those are the ones that are going to find difficult.
You 100% gotta chill out a little bit and find some moderation. Find yourself a suitable companion, and then get back into the game.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that stat you just raised up.
Right.
It said, yeah, one more time.
45% of men aged 18 to 25, polled by behaviorist neurologist Alexander D. Physic, had never approached a woman in person. That's wild.
That is wild.
18 to 25. That's young boy.
That's
oof.
You're
outside, nigga.
College.
You're
in college, young man, just out of college.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy to me because I think that
what you doing when you see a pretty girl around you, would you just let her just go? Like, all right, let's just say like, yo, 18 is a senior in
high school.
Is a
senior high school.
That's the college freshman.
College freshman. Yeah.
Yo, you a college freshman. You in class with a girl that's cute next to her, right? She giving you a little rhythm, like yo, homework and all that, whatever. You're not shooting your shot like a little bit. Like
how do you know what rhythm is?
Rhythm is eye contact, smiling, breathing in your direction. Shit.
No.
Like
all right.
What?
That's
anything as rhythm. Like no. Come on now.
That's you coming from a perspective. You coming from a perspective of a shooter.
Yeah.
Right. Some of these dudes are not shooters, right? And they may they don't know choosing signals. They don't know that. They like, yo, she was looking at me weird. I don't know what
Weird.
was going on or whatever. You know what I mean?
But that was like, we ain't got the beat button. This is weird. Like that's weird nigga shit. Like if you a regular nigga, like if you a regular dude, you know what rhythm is. Like you know, like what you know.
I don't know if it's
things. If you were on a basketball team, you know if you're better than another player. You know human interaction, like you know friendship. You know if someone values your friendship. Like just take it like friends, like dudes, like your day ones. You know that your friends accept you and they like you because they call you and the way they act when you're around them. So why can't you just kind of like weirdly translate that into women?
I think
if they like you to be around and they're not like ill when you're around, then it's kind of like, you know, let me shoot my shot. Or even if they're not, have a little empathy and maybe think maybe they're shy. You know, everybody's weird.
It's
nowadays.
possible, but I know guys that are in the 25-year-old range,
right?
And I know them, but I don't see they don't have a group of friends like you have a group of friends, like like the way we kick it or whatever like that. They don't have those social groups. So
what do you think changed?
I think a lot has been, a lot of people have been inside. They've been online. So they don't really meet people face to face. So to really see and really interact with somebody in real time is somewhat difficult in a sense.
Well, it takes work too.
I think as far as like for young dudes like that are 18 to let's say 25 that are in the stats.
Yeah.
I think first off, before you even think about becoming a shooter, just look at women as just regular folks. You know what I mean? Don't look at them as like, yo, straight up intimidation, straight off top. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, she's of opposite sex. You know what I mean? If you could talk to people, you could speak to like regular conversations. You just never know where they can lead. Just being open to speak and communicate with people.
Like
you don't have to
on fat pictures,
huh?
Practice on fat, like practice on.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. See, this is the problem, right? Like everything, all interactions with women don't have to be pickup lines and like trying to holler, right? A lot of the times you'll get a lot further with a female if you do not like straight off top try to go at her, because that's what she's used to, right? If you could speak to her like a regular person and you're not putting her on a pedestal because she's pretty, straight off top,
Riz her up, Riz, man.
Yeah,
that Riz going.
But some of these dudes, they don't even know how to be friends with a guy, let alone speak to a female. You understand what I'm saying?
Weirdos.
It's just
not to call people names, but like it takes effort. It takes to want to do it. It takes to get out of your own head. Everybody's nervous. Trust me, it's not. It doesn't feel good to get shot down. No. It doesn't feel good to hear that she has a boyfriend or she's anything, or she just not plainly just not interested, or she just ignores you. But you get that one spark, you know what I mean? You get that one, it'll keep you going. And dudes is hunters, dudes is snipers. You got to, you have to.
I don't know. I'm not sure if these the guys that are in that study, they're ever gonna take that approach.
Right.
I don't think they're ever gonna take that approach.
Like, what's the alternative? It's internet game. Like, it's like, okay, you see shorty, you walk into Starbucks and it's an attractive woman working there at Starbucks. She's around your age. Get a little eye contact with her, but she could just be doing her job. How do you approach? Like, how do you get her online? Like, do you like get your coffee, go to like the side of the restaurant and try to like look her up, or like what do you do? Like, do you like do like cyber crimes?
No,
do you like?
I would never advise someone to see somebody in person and then try to get her online. Like you gotta, if you really feel like, all right, she's attractive, I really like her. I I would probably take your approach. Like, all right, yo, fuck it, just give it a shot. But even if you want to take the slow roll approach, yo, be a sniper or be an assassin. Get mad close, like on some, we cool, right? And try to get to know her on just a regular level,
Right.
and then work the other situation into.
Read the room. You could be getting mad rhythm perceived, and everything is going smooth. But if there's like 6 people behind you and she's the only one on the register and she's a little stressed out, maybe now might not be the best time to like. Maybe you might have to like leave a little, have a nice day or whatever, and yo, I'll see you soon or whatever, and then you might have to circle back maybe the next day. Maybe you in town, maybe you're in that area for coffee again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I was about to say.
When it's a little slower.
If you know,
if you know her room Instagram, a little bit too.
It's better to know where she works versus where she gonna be.
No, but how that's gonna look like? All right, so let's play that again. If you're gonna look for Instagram, you're gonna like hashtag Starbucks. Like, what are you gonna do? And hope that she posted something.
I don't
hashtag. Like, what do we niggas be doing?
I do not recommend if you see somebody in person, and then you go to their Instagram. That's weird.
That location. They be doing the location. They be like, all right, I'm at Starbucks on 14th Street. So they be like, all right, let me just pin this location and see who posted from this location. And maybe she posted from the job, but then you can send her a little kite. Like, it's weird.
It's weird. Like, yo, think about it. Think about it.
Saying weird. I don't want to shame. Yeah. Partner.
All I'm saying is that if a woman sees you, right, she knows you're a customer, right? Let's say she remembers your face, and she knows you were right there at the register, and then all of a sudden you didn't say shit to her, and it's like, oh, you want to follow her, or you're sending her a message on Instagram or whatever. Right? It's like, yo, damn, I just saw this dude. And he acted like he was mad quiet. He was mute. He was like, he just seemed, and then now.
Or maybe she gets 6 of those a day.
Possibly. Yeah, depending. Yeah.
Old niggas, married niggas, all type of niggas, like, hey.
Yeah.
You.
To those dudes, we're speaking to a select few dudes.
18 to 25.
18 to 25.
Shoot your shot.
Even if you're not at that point of shooting your shot, just try to just open the lines of communication. Even 100%. If it's regular small talk. You don't gotta have the illest pickup lines and be the illest, smoothest dude or whatever. If you could just carry a conversation, you'd be surprised on how far that'll get you.
Yeah. Read the room, carry a conversation, smile, keep everything nice and open. And you'll do well. But just be receptive to having that little in practice. Honestly, like practice makes perfect. Speak to people. Like we joked about, speaking to people that you're not attracted to. But I feel like that's the easiest thing.
I think like that's so wrong, bro.
Hey, listen. People spar against people they're not as good at. Like, yo, Floyd Mayweather spar against people that, you know what I mean? They call that sparring, yo. Don't speak to shorty that, wish she had your number, man. It's easy work, man.
Oh, man. Imagine the chick that realized she was a sparring partner. Like,
that's it.
She was like, yo, I was just practice.
Her game.
I was just practice.
Highlight of her day. Practice speaking to people. Because honestly, 18 to 25, you ain't really closing no deals yet. Because honestly, like in business and everything like that, things are done in real life. And you got to practice talking to people. You got to practice small talk. You just got to practice. Like, people aren't going away no matter how prevalent this whole internet thing is. You're going to have to talk to people. So you might as well just work it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Shout out to my gamers out there. Ron tried to take a shot at us. I hold it down for y'all. Salute. You know what I mean?
All right. You the one to be talking about. I think a lot of them are incels. You talk about
what,
incels.
The gamers?
I think it's a lot of gaming incels.
Relax. That is so untrue.
I know some.
What, a lot of gamers are incels?
I know a gamer that's an incel.
You know, a gamer that's an incel. You can't say a lot of gamers are incels. A lot of gamers
I
are
think if
married
you
men
ask-
who lead productive parts of society.
I think that's the
Judges,
minority.
police
I think
officers.
that's the minority. You got kids that are young, teenagers, and
Yeah.
7 to fucking 16, and then you got the 18 to 25-year-olds that are probably on the road to incel, to be incels.
Nah.
Then you got older Jews. It's like, yo, I need a hobby. Yo,
Yeah.
I gotta, this is what my wife will let me do. As long as I'm in the house, I can't go
How
out.
you an incel, but you got a wife though?
Huh? I'm talking about the 18 to 25-year-old gamers, or maybe 18 to 30.
Okay.
Those are those. Then you have guys that are married that like, yo, they wife got to keep tabs on them. Like, yo, keep your ass in the house. Sit. You can't go to the bar. You can't go to no strip club.
Maybe they be
Sit your ass
cheaters.
in front of that game and have a good time.
Exactly.
All right.
Save your money.
Save your money.
I'm with it.
All right. Let's go to we're gonna go to Cam Newton.